Hey, what's up? In this video, I'll show you how to fix your Electrolux washer dryer that is having problems drying. So what happens is at the end of the cycle, you'll have your clothes still damp, and yet the washer dryer is saying that the clothes are dry. Now, usually that happens because there's some problems with the sensors in this washer. This model is the Electrolux Ultimate K 700, model number EWW7524ADWA. Now, if yours doesn't look like this, don't worry, because the diagnosis, what we're going to go through, is similar across many different models. Now, you're going to need yourself to grab a multimeter and grab yourself a soldering iron and some cable ties and a zip tie cutter. Over here, we've got our heating element inside, and you've got your fan on here on the inside, and you can spin this freely. That means that it's free, it's not blocked by anything. Just make sure you've disconnected the power so that you don't get electrocuted. And then over here we've got our sensors here, which are for overheat protection, that provide power to your heating element, which is this one here. So what we're going to do then is we're going to test these sensors to make sure that they're still working. So disconnect one end and then put your multimeter onto the continuity setting and just test that. And there we go. That one's working. And then move on to the next one, which is on the side. And same thing. So we're getting roughly the same resistance as well, 7 ohms. And there's continuity there. The other thing you want to test is your heating element. Make sure that it's not broken. And test that. So I'm getting about 60 ohms, which is normal for this heater. I haven't had many problems with these sensors before. Usually the problem is with this sensor at the front here. The sensor will be fine, but the wiring going to it, there's a zip tie over there that is usually too tight. And with that, as this thing shakes and moves, as it spins and vibrates, that damages the wiring in it. So we need to fix that wiring there because it's not getting a good signal as to how much heat's passing through. So we need to fix that. So usually just take your zip tie cutter, and what we're going to do, we're going to also reroute that wiring. And if you want to test it, you can go ahead and test it, but it's a long process, as you have to test it from this bit and then go down into where the board is, down where the wash machine is, and then you have to trace these blue wires and then test for continuity. It might pass continuity, but then it might not pass the current test to make sure that there's enough current passing through those wires, because it still will be connected, but then it doesn't have enough wiring go through it. So what we're going to do is we're going to just peel this away and inspect the wiring. To have a look in there, I can already see where that wiring is split. Not sure if you can see that. There we go. So here you go. You can see that. Oh, it's over there. This is where the zip tie was. You can see that there's not enough, like this is not good enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our soldering iron, cut this off, solder it nicely, tape it up, and then we're going to reroute it so that it doesn't happen again. Once you're done, reconnect it and reroute it so that it sits like at the top there. Also give it a bit of room so that when it's vibrating, it doesn't pull on the wires. So that should be enough for it to be able to do its thing. That's about it. If you do that, that should fix the fault. If you've got any issues, any questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.